This lesson shows how to solve absolute value less than inequalities. What is the meaning of this statement? The absolute value of x less than 3. What set of numbers would make this true? What are the set of the numbers on the number line whose absolute value is less than 3? To begin with, it's easy to see that all the numbers from 0 to 3 have absolute value less than 3. For example, pick the number 1.5. The absolute value of 1.5 is 1.5, which is definitely less than 3. Next, even though every negative number is less than 3, only the numbers from 0 to negative 3 have absolute value less than 3. In order to see this, look at the number negative 2.5. The absolute value of negative 2.5 is 2.5, and that is definitely less than 3. Also, look at the number negative 5. The absolute value of negative 5 is 5, and that is not less than 3. So, look at the picture of this absolute value less than. You have seen this picture before. It is a picture of a conjunction, the set of all numbers between negative 3 and 3. You can use this idea to solve absolute value less than inequalities. Write and solve an equivalent conjunction. Here is an example. The absolute value of 2x minus 5 less than 3 is equivalent to the conjunction 2x minus 5 between negative 3 and 3. To solve, add 5 to both sides for 2x between 2 and 8. Then divide both sides by 2 for a solution x between 1 and 4. Then graph the solution. All the numbers between 1 and 4 make this inequality true. Always check the solution. There is a boundary check on the left at x equals 1 and on the right at x equals 4. There is also an inequality check at x equals 3. For the boundary checks, rewrite the inequality as an equation. On the left, substitute x equals 1 for the absolute value of 2 minus 5, which is negative 3. Since the absolute value of negative 3 is positive 3, the left boundary checks. On the right, substitute x equals 4 for the absolute value of 8 minus 5, which is 3. Since the absolute value of 3 is positive 3, the right boundary checks. You can also perform an inequality check. Since the solution is any value between 1 and 4, pick a convenient number between 1 and 4, like x equals 3. Substitute into the inequality for the absolute value of 2 times 3 minus 5, which is 6 minus 5, which is 1. Since the absolute value of 1 is 1, you have 1 is less than 3, and the inequality checks. To summarize, in order to solve any absolute value less than inequality, write an equivalent conjunction, which in this example would be 2x minus 5 between negative 3 and 3. Then solve, check, and graph the solution. This lesson has been brought to you by the Math Department of Moreau Catholic High School, a Holy Cross school, bringing hope, building respect, being family, educating hearts and minds.